That's a girl. That's a girl. Yeah, the good. Ah, the good girl. I think she's after a red squirrel. I haven't seen one, but I know I saw one out here the other day. I'm gonna have to call her back. Come on, Insley. That's a girl. Come on. Oh, good girl. Yes, good girl, sweetie. Sit. That's a girl. The entrance to the Hobson trails is inaccessible. At least I'm not going to try it. Come on. I've got a very lethargic, uninterested dog. I don't know what's going on, but it's continuing. This lethargy began weeks ago, and she's just laying around the house, totally uninterested in anything that normally would get her excited. I started changing to come out here. I got the squeaky toy out. She was up in the loft, and I squeaked it a few times, no response. Normally, a month ago, she would have come running. Hey, what's going on? I want to be in on the fun. So we're out here across the highway from the town hall. The mosquitoes are out. Canoe landing, I'm guessing. Got golden orange filtered light again today. Yesterday the air quality had plummeted to 21, which is fantastic. But they're talking about 100 wildfires going on in Alberta and Saskatchewan. Many are out of control. This is a road that I've seen from the highway driving past. Every time I go into town, I've always wondered, where does that go? The wanderlust, curiosity. So, we're finding out. A fork in the road. Now, I gotta believe this is logging operation. That's been obviously used for that purpose a year, 2, 3 ago. Well, I'm gonna go back. Mosquitoes are descending. Come on, Insley. Boy, she is stubborn. Remember how I said sometime in the past on some episode or other, dog behavior, they always want to do what you want them to do. They just got to understand what you want them to do. Yeah. I've been disabused of that point of view, and I wonder how many other things I've been taught, told, read that are BS. This is as bad as the first week I got her. We walked down the driveway and she would stop literally every 8 feet to look back toward the house, sniff the snow, think for 5 minutes. I guess next we're gonna go home and go down to Otter Pond. Throw the dummy in. Oh, almost missed that scent. Come on. You sightseeing? You stay. Stay. It is very warm, but looking at the temperature on the dashboard here, it's 73. I'm suffering more than I realized. Well, I actually should be suffering less than I realized. If I see it 73, that's not 80 or 89 like I thought it was. It must have been. Well, let's drive ahead and see what I missed when I turned around. These holes should not be dry yet. This is where I turned back. That's the logging road. And this is an enchanted looking continuation. Takes me back to my Wisconsin days, exploring roads like this. That's been cleared out. What is it about these roads, trails, lanes that are so mysterious and so come hither to me? Snowmobile trail. That's what this is being used for. See the arrow? I wonder how these trees came to be here. Something. I'm talking about you because you're superlative. Well, I liked that little field trip we took. Discovered a new place right next to home. And I found that line of fruit trees. They were planted, obviously. There were 4 of them sort of in a row. And I liked having the filtered sun here today for photographing them. I should go back there with this camera, the big camera. I wonder if we're going to see any turtle heads this summer, or turtles laying eggs in the driveway this year. Well, we had another almost a scare with her. Down at Otter Pond, waited too long to call her back just to make sure she was within range. I whistled maybe 6 times, called, did the beep, held it for 5-6 seconds. No response. Oh man, here we go again. So after a couple minutes, I got the camera on tripod and began walking up ATV loop trail, because that's where I have seen her before, out in the woods. And as I'm walking along out there, I get up. I wonder what kind of bird that is. Well, okay, the upshot is I looked this way toward the house, and I saw a black streak. Last I saw her, she was the other side of Otter Pond and headed east that way. So I called, whistled, expecting that was her, and that she would come running to me out there. No. Whistled a few more times as I'm heading back to the house here. She pulled a Suki on me. And I thought, I wonder if, as I got closer to the house, and I'm walking up the hill, get to the front of the house, and I begin looking to see the deck when I get to it. Sure enough, she was on the deck waiting for me. That's okay. It's not okay, because I want her to come to me where I am when I whistle or call, but nonetheless, she came running back on the game trail. She must have gone a long ways, way farther than I could catch up to her. When she first took off, I thought she was right down by the big log pile. No, she had hurled. She was a long way away. And she ran full tilt to come back. She flopped down by the woodshed and she wouldn't come when I was trying to get her to the house. Had to walk over to her, reach down, then she hopped up, and the one part of me absolutely loves seeing her get that kind of exercise. That's what she's built for. Three bags. And this is going to compress by an inch or 2 or 3. Cherry tomatoes and 5 flowers. There we go. Ready. I don't know if I'm going to get plants tomorrow or sometime this week. Didn't want to go this weekend. The place would be mobbed.
That one's big too. These are really pretty. Everything's what I like. I'm gonna go look.
That one's empty.
Oops, excuse me. Cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomato, chocolate cherry tomato, super sweet 100. That's the guy. Here we are.
Thank you.
Thanks. Actually, I'm going to put these on the floor of the front seat. I have her tied to the ring and back, but I don't want to take any chances. Yeah, look at that. You go back. Stay. Right. You stay.